All right, it is June 25th, a day after our mite treatment, actually a little more than 24 hours. It's noon, so just want to give you an idea of what actually the treatments have done, and I'll tell you what, it's a pretty good improvement. The bees have cleaned it up pretty good, but there are some mites, dead mites that are expelled from the hive. That's the day after treatment. There was actually a lot more on there this morning when I checked at 6 o'clock. So they're cleaning the landing board up pretty good. There may have been even more than I seen then. So the treatments are working. The new method is working that we're doing, which is I'm using a homemade version of a gas vat. I drilled a 1/4-inch hole, and I pull that plug. I can put my gas vat treatment right in there, and administer the treatment right through there. Close the entrance of the hive, and don't got to worry about being in the flight path, especially at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I think it's going to be good. Today I'm just going to do a quick look. I'm going to clean out beetle traps and all that good stuff. Nothing too fancy today, but stuff that just needs to be done. So we'll get right to it. We're about ready to open it up, change these traps out, and kind of get an idea how the girls are doing. I am having a hard time. Some of my smoker material got wet or got damp, so I'm having a hard time keeping my smoker going today. But it's all part of it, I guess. We just gotta go with the flow. There we go. Give it a little lift here. Propolis. Wonderful stuff. nice and easy. Give them a little bit of sugar water, keep them busy. Maybe that'll help. Oh yeah, beetle traps have been working real good. Yeah, they need to be changed out. I'm glad we're doing this. When you're doing these, you want to make sure you don't spill any oil into the hive. Any oil in there would be a bad thing. This one's got a little bit in it. So, doing real good. I'm glad to see the traps are working. I'm not seeing a lot of hive beetles after pulling it off, so I think the hive beetles have been pretty well under control. Yep, we got a good amount in that one. And one more. I put 4 in this bottom box because that way I don't got to get into it as much. Because with it being the brood box and that other box, I mean that other box is heavy. Got a beetle right there. But yeah, for the most part, everything's looking good. Give a couple peek at a couple frames here while I'm here. We got some brood here. I'm going to check a couple brood frames. While we're here. And let's see here. Got young larvae. And it looks like I got eggs. So I got a queen, she's laying good. I'm not going to bother them too much here. Yep. I'll find sun so I can get a good visual here. Young larvae. Eggs. Stick this in here. Nice and easy. Push this together. I'm not going to dig around too much in them. I got eggs, so the shortest amount of time I spend in here, the better. Set it in there real nice and easy. Try not to roll any bees, especially if the queen is in there. Push everything together nice and snug. No big gaps. And now I'm going to go ahead and put my new clean traps back in. Just like that. I like these traps because some of these, anytime you get a, your 10 frame boxes, your 8 frame boxes, they give you a gap on both sides. You push everything together, but you get this big gap. And actually, I found that big gap works really well for these traps. It's not wasted space. It works really good. And they just fit in there, and they work. They don't need to go in between the frames. There's some that work better in between the frames, like the Beetle blasters, but these reusable ones fit perfectly in this space. Yeah, got some ladies hanging out right here underneath this rail. Get them out of the way. That. Make sure it's set down real good. Don't give them hive beetles any place to hide, because they will. They'll hide, and the bees got to work harder to get them out and all that stuff. So. Get my little sugar water here. Maybe it'll keep them busy while I'm putting that box in there on the top. Try not to squish any today. And ergonomics. I need to work on my lifting technique, but all in all, it's all got that done. Now we'll do the top one, and we just about call it done. Separate the inner cover. You don't want to drop that thing. That would not have made me happy. That might have made me a little grumpy. I really love that inner cover. It's just so neat to be able to do what I'm able to do with it. It is a hot day today. I'm sweating, but it's nice. Try to get some of this done before the rain comes in. A few beetles in this trap. This one's probably, these ones are just going to be a dump and refill today, I think. Perfect. All right. You can feel that sweat just running down my, I can feel that sweat running down my belly. It's making me think I got a bee in there, but so far it's just sweat. But, all right, we're looking good here. This is all food stores here. I'm not gonna mess with that today. My goal, I'm just gonna get these beetle traps filled out. I'm not gonna get too involved with them. This has got a little bee here. It has some pollen on her. And let me go ahead and clean out some of these traps and I'll get them put in. All right, got all the traps cleaned out and refilled. I'm gonna put them in and get these girls closed up and let them be. I'll leave them alone for a little while. A little bit later I'll come out and I'll put some sugar water on them. I gotta go out of town tomorrow for a work trip, deliver some stuff, but they'll be okay. I got a sugar water here, and I think there's a little bit of resources out there for them because I noticed they've been out foraging and bringing in pollen. So all in all, that's a good thing. And this one towards the front. That'll be a bonus anyways. We only had 3 up here on the top anyways, so little extra. Propolis. Inner cover up, and we got them closed up now. Everything went pretty good. I was happy to see brood, eggs, larvae. Got a good colony going. She seems like she's laying a pretty good pattern as well. So just gotta let them do their thing and keep on doing our treatments. So I got our last treatment for this month next weekend, and then I'll treat once a month until November. So we're looking good, and that's it for today.